Stand clear. Stand clear. You what? Jeez. Don't, oh, great. What, is he gonna just... Don't you have someplace to be? Isn't this a work day? Don't you all have something to do? Oh, brother. Hello, Mills here. Okay. Well, as I'm sure you are well aware, this animal farm idea here is not going to work anymore because of the whole persistent creatures situation. And so I'm going to take this down, and I'm actually going to go ahead and reseed the areas that I defoliated. Let's go over here. See, I knew there was a reason I left this one grass block here. So now oh, I need more. Okay. Okay, little block. Now is your time to shine. There are animals in the vicinity that I can hopefully lure over to this area, because I would like to still have my animal farm, if you will, the spawning vats, over in this area here. But the question is now, I actually need to lure animals to this area, and using wheat, and then I need to build a structure for them to go in, a pen of some kind. And I have an idea that I'll try to work up in the prototype. Nothing fancy, but just sort of a uniform pen that I can put them in. And but yeah, the question is, can I get them over here to this area? Now I don't see any animals at the moment, but I know that the prototype plains are over that way, and I know that you saw from the previous video I did actually trap 2 cows, and I may have to walk them over here. And I think there might be some more critters. Oh, there's a cow right there. Okay. And I think there's some sheep over here too. These previous times that I've been here, there was sheep here, and I had no idea how important it would be that they be nearby. Wait, don't follow me yet. Okay. Okay, so there's some sheep over there. I think, yeah, I mean, I think chickens and pigs and stuff like that, I may have to walk them over from the prototype plains over in that direction. That might be a bit of a hike. Probably with some camping out overnight, because I'm not sure that they'll come with, follow me the whole way in one go. Is this ice spawning right now? This ice here? Yeah, look at that. Oh, there's a pig. Cool. Alright, well, there's one pig. Well, maybe there's another one where that came from. Look at this. Wow, this is happening quickly here. I guess it's maybe it decided this was a biome with ice. And I haven't been here for very long in the full version of the game, and so now it feels like filling in this gap here. There's another cow. So I wonder when this will stop. Well, if there are any critters over in this area here, this little ice bridge here might simplify things a little bit. Oh, interesting. Well, that, I sped that up just to see how that would go. It only took a couple of minutes, though. But there it is, all sealed up. And it looks like it stopped over here on this side. Oh, alright. Part of the plan here, too, is to have multiple sheep pens where the wool is their wool is dyed, so that as they have offspring, they will have offspring of whatever color wool it is, whatever color wool they have. And so, is this still going over here? No, this looks like it stopped over here as well. All right. Well, you know what? It's a good thing I don't need a boat to get here anymore, because this was the path here that I was taking over to the sandstone station. In fact, this was the area right here that I dug out specifically so that my boat could go this way. But that wouldn't work now, would it? Well, anyway, yeah, so the boat used to go all the way right to here. And here, let's just check to see if the mighty seed block is doing its thing. Yep. It's working hard. It's got one block populated. I need to get back to my base here again. But, Goober here. Now, I guess if I break the car... Oh, no. Okay. Alright. Alright, I'll meet you there, I guess. Was that fun? Oh, you want to go again? No. If I break the cart, that should release him, right? I'm not going to make him mad here, am I? Let's see. Okay. Yeah, that'll be $3. Hey, $3 a ride. Oh, brother. All right, let's try and not do that again, huh? Yeah, I actually don't want to do this anymore, do I? Let's see, do I have the materials to fix this? I do. You and you. I thought I could have grass around here, but for the pumpkins, it needs to be farmland, so it needs to be tilled land. So I want to stop this. Okay. Put this back. I didn't realize how often I guess I double pressed forward, the forward button. Here. Pumpkin seeds. I guess I do a lot of like scooting around, and now it registers as a double press, and then I start running. So I have to kind of be careful with how I do that. Oh, this glass over here, there in the distance, and this one right here, reminds me that I did cave and went ahead and put skylights down here. I don't think I've shown this yet. I mean, there's really nothing to see specifically, but the black fog is just driving me nuts. So I did punch some holes all the way up to the surface, so now this kind of stays lit. Again, I don't really intend on installing mods. Come here. Don't really plan on doing mods or anything like that, so I'm just gonna live with what I have. Alright. I like this effect, by the way. That's pretty cool. It's also a nice warning before you dig that there's water right above this block here. And I guess the same thing happens with lava, although I haven't seen that yet. But I think that's a good idea. Alright, so you may have already guessed what I need pumpkins for. I actually, there's a multiplayer server that I set up that I play with my nephews, and I actually already built on there a snow golem, and I thought they were pretty cool. So I presume that, is this right? Poof! Hey! Oh, he's not leaving a trail of snow on the ice. Maybe that's... Oh, well, no, I guess that doesn't make sense that he would do it on ice. But I'm assuming that because there's ice here, he will linger. And he makes little footsteps. I think these are pretty cool. I'm gonna have lots of these. Hi! Wheat? I'm just gonna offer wheat to everybody. Hey, wheat? Pork chop? No? Okay. You know what I don't know happens? What happens is if... They crack me up. What happens to them if I put them on terrain that isn't suitable for snow? Like, I don't know, let's see, where would... Like over there. Oh. He does go swimming. I'm also going to use jack-o'-lanterns to light the farm because I don't want the ice to melt. Now what happens if I put this guy here? Now I don't know if this biome is... I'm not sure what this biome is called. I don't know if it's like a tundra or something, or if it's cold enough to have this guy survive. But as you can see, he leaves a trail of snow around him. And apparently, they fight mobs. Hey, where are you going? Apparently they fight mobs. I don't know if they openly do it or if they're like wolves, or like if I hit a mob he'll join in the fight, or I don't know what. But alright, well, I'll just leave him there and see how long he lasts, I guess. Alright, so the big platform is no more. And I have a question about the Southwest Temple. There's actually, well, there are two questions. The first one is there anything left in the game that actually observes the Southwest rule? I haven't tested stuff, but I'm pretty sure that, like, probably the minecart tracks still behave in predictable ways. I know that water ladders don't work anymore, or haven't for a while, for the most part. I wonder though if like you take damage, if you're in the corner that's in a in the right corner like this, and there's lava on the other side, you'll take damage from that. But my question is that still oriented the way that it was before, which is now actually a southeast rule, or did that change? If it happens at all, I'm assuming it didn't change, because all that happened was that Notch just changed where the sun goes, so that north is quote-unquote correct. So that's the one question, is there anything that still actually obeys the southwest rule? I'm still going to make the temple no matter what. But the second question is, should the temple be oriented the way I originally started? Almost like in the old days, the thinking here is in the old days the temple did face the southwest. And so even though it actually doesn't face southwest the way that's currently like configured, the layout, should I build it just the way it is so that it kind of faces the southeast, almost like an acknowledgement of what it was pre-release? Or should I actually orient it so that it does face actual southwest? Does that make sense? I don't know. It's not quite overthinking, because it's all just kind of silly, but it's a question I have to consider in light of the movement of the sun and what happened there. So yeah, anything southwest rule still work, and is it called the southeast rule now? And the other one is, what orientation would you like to see the temple have? The original one, or should I revise it so that it truly faces southwest? And I think I have a preference, but I won't say what it is. And in the comments, if you care to let me know what you think, I'd be interested to know. Well, I just went to bed, woke up, and I was headed back over here, and look who just popped up. Slim. Oh, Slim, where'd you go? Oh, look at that! Huey threw a snowball at Slim. What did he do to you? Let me stare at him. Oh! What are you gonna do about it? Hey. Wow, he's got a range on that thing. Come here. I dare ya. Me and what army? Me and Huey, of course. Oh, I don't mean to pick fights. Can't we be friends? Can't we be friends? Okay, alright. Alright, Huey, I appreciate it. Thank you. Thanks for your help. Just, just try to use it only for good, okay? Oh, that's so weird. And he had a block in his hand over here. Was it this one? Yeah, he placed that block right there. Don't go wrecking things, dude. Oh no! Where'd he go? Did you get him? Huey's got my back. Alright, where was I? I think if they cooperate, I can get them over in one day if they follow me. Because I noticed with the wheat thing is that they do follow you, but sometimes they don't feel like it so much. And I don't know what motivates them to follow or not. Like here, Piggy here. He's interested in my gadget, I guess. Look, follow me. Follow me. See, I'm not sure how this is going to work. Because he seems pretty unmotivated. How about the sheep? Hey. Look. Follow me. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a nightmare, I can tell already. Is it because you're not hungry? No. Piggy. How about this? How about... Oh, see? And then they're gonna fall into pits like... Okay, see, now he's interested. Now he's like, yeah. Grub. Okay, well, I don't have anywhere to put you yet, so just stick around. The files have been reset on this stuff. This is what this sounds like. So you see why I altered the sound. Okay, from here, the sound of the pistons goes away. Actually, I think from here. Yeah. Can't hear the pistons, but if I get one block closer, you'll barely hear them. So that's what this blue block here is. It represents the distance. I don't know how many blocks it is. I'll figure that out. At some point I'll count them. But this is how the minimum distance in order to not hear the pistons in this arrangement right here. And then this blue block is how far away you can be and hear any music. Okay, there's nothing. And if I inch forward... Now you probably can't hear it, but I can barely hear it in the distance. So that's anywhere in this range here, you can hear the music. And you know, right here it's pretty much at full volume right here, I think, or close. So obviously this will become important for any music component to the temple, so that you can hear the music and not this racket. Thank you. Alright, well, here's a pit, and what I was imagining is that I would have a piston that opens up to this spot right here, and allows me to come down without having them come up. And then I thought, well, maybe I'll just do it with a ladder and just keep things simple. But the problem with that is that if he gets to hopping... Come on. If he gets to hopping, he can hop and shimmy right up this ladder here. So... that's not going to work. The ladder. Unless I... Well, I mean, I could do something to cover the ladder. But I want to try to keep this nice clean line, a nice clean design. And this level here would be the level of the ice. So I'm going to be building down into the water, so that's kind of why I wanted to sort of plan this out, so that I could have some sort of plan. But, well, he's not doing it now, but a moment ago he jumped right on up. Yeah, so I'm going to play around with the... Oh, here we go. Come up here. Right, he's caught on the ladder. Okay, and then right here. There we go. So the cow's going up the ladder. Good job. Alright, so the first thing I tried was this in order to block access to the ladder. So here it is. Here it does work, and you can step up. But I realized that while I'm down, well, first of all, to get down into the pit, I can just jump down, so I'm not worried about that. But to get back up again, that's where I need to have some, or I want to have some sort of piston action, and I don't want it to be on top. Problem is here is that once I'm down here, I can... It's kind of awkward to get to the switch because I'd want to close it off so that they couldn't get out while I was down here with them. And so anyway, this one didn't work out so well, and it's also kind of messier. So then I tried this one here. What's going on here is that there's a button right there, and I put a jack-o'-lantern because this was really dark. And then this is a one of those glass panes, and then I have the half step here. So now it's kind of concealed. This is still low enough where they shouldn't be able to jump out like that, and then you just hit this button and just walk out. Now this is not needed necessarily, the half step. I can, you know, I can hop up here and then just jump. But I went ahead and put it in there because I'm not sure what's going to happen with chickens. I didn't want chickens to get stuck in that one square. So I just confirmed like this that the glass pane will prevent going, you know, into this little alcove all the way. I mean, it's not a huge deal, but I just kind of wanted to keep the chickens out of the way. So I think this is the plan. Now I also the wiring on this is well, there is no wiring on either of these, but it's pretty straightforward, and all I have to do is protect this from water, because again, this is going to be essentially underwater. I'm not sure what materials to use. I don't know. I'll have to see what it looks like, but again, the whole idea is that up here, this is all ice. So it's like this. This is ice, and I don't know, maybe this can also be ice. I don't know if it'll freeze. Maybe this can be ice. Maybe I'll give that a try. I'll see if I can make it ice down here, because it'll be exposed to the surface, and maybe they can just all be little ice pits, and go from there. So, and I don't believe the jack-o'-lantern will melt the ice, if I remember correctly. So anyway, so that's the and then of course this will be gone. Don't need this, and we don't need this stuff either. Oops. So it'll look more like that, like that. And then the floor, maybe I'll make the floor planks of wood so that it kind of blends in with this step a little bit more. But yeah, that's what I'm going to try out, see how it works. Alright, so the video's a little laggy, but I found these two stragglers here. I'm going to add them to this pile here. Come on, Piggy. Oh, it's too crowded. There's too many of them. Alright, hold on. Let's see if I can do this quickly. Alright. Oh, I hope I don't fall in there. There we go. Okay, so I've got 2 sheep, 2 pigs. I got 1 cow there and another cow over here. Right there. Lead him over that way. And then I realized for the chickens, I can just throw eggs and spawn some new chickens. So I think I'm all set with my menagerie here. And so now I've got the dimensions of my pit, and I need to see if the ice cooperates, but it's a, it's 6 by 5 on the outside, and then it just steps in, and then, yeah, we'll see how we're going. So we're making some progress here. Alright, so I just learned something. Before it stops raining, let me show you. Here it's rain, but then right here it's snow, because this is a tundra biome. Oh, just in time, because it just stopped. But that's why I guess this ice was spawning, was because it, I don't know, there must be something about the way that it was calculating the ice that was a little bit different than before. And I just tried a test here where, because I read on the wiki that ice will form if it's in the tundra biome and the water is exposed to the sky and the light level is 12 or less or something like that. And what I did over here is I tried the first layer of my pit, and it wasn't freezing over, and I was wondering, I didn't know why it wasn't freezing this right here. So I made a tower, and I was watching it and everything, and it started raining. It just wasn't freezing. I had to wait until nighttime, so I had to wait through a night to see. But that, I guess that answers the question now, is that this is not, if I were to destroy all this ice, it would not come back. And this is evidence of that too. This was just a porthole that I made in the ice just to be able to get up and down. And there's a little jack-o'-lantern air pocket down there. So I can't do it all in ice on this area, but because I saw the ice growing over here, and because I saw the snow, and I know the demarcation line now for the snow biome, the tundra. So now I can try making my pits over in this area, and it should be able to, I should be able to make the layers that I want to make for the pit. So they're going to go kind of out in this direction here, probably just about as far out as, I mean, I guess they'll kind of go out diagonally, I'm guessing. Yeah, so it was really lucky actually that I saw this grow, because it just kind of, I put 2 and 2 together because I'm slow. But anyway, so I just wanted to point that out before it stopped raining. So here's where things stand. I've got 2 pens rigged up. They follow the dimensions of the prototype. The only thing different was that I couldn't use the pumpkin because the light is too bright and it melts the ice. And I went ahead and used redstone torches so that it can illuminate this area. Otherwise this spot is really dark and I'm not going to have the glass there. So this takes me up and puts me there. This particular area is over land, so it actually was fairly easy to get the molds made and all that stuff, because I'm using molds in order to make the ice walls and floor. In order to turn into ice, apparently the water needs to be exposed directly to the sky. So I kept this covered, and I'll move this as I go along so that I can have my little water reservoir, because when you pour water really quickly, it turns into ice pretty fast. Sometimes it's random, but it happens fast enough where, see, I can't get an infinite source fast enough. Sometimes I can, but I can't count on it. And I was just going, yeah, see, look at that. It just happened really quick. Now when I break this, I have to get rid of the source block that's left. So what I did was I just carved out, yeah, I just basically carved out the area, and I start from the bottom, lay the floor, and then I wall in the sides, and this is 2 high right here, double high, and so I do that twice, and then cut out, and then that's it. And then this part here, I have to fiddle with a little bit. Now, once I get out this way, over the water, because I'm gonna make, I think I'm gonna make, you know, I don't know, I'm gonna make 20 of these because I want to have one for each color of sheep, as well as the other animals. So this is gonna extend way out here. Once I get over here to the water, it's gonna be more of a challenge to work with, because I need to basically enclose it in so that I don't have to work in the water. So, but for right now, I actually wanted to see if I could go ahead and get Mr. Cow's attention. Yeah. No. Oh, there, now you see me. Wonder what the trick is to assuring attention. Okay, here we go. Yeah, there's a cave down there somewhere. I've heard cave noises every now and then. Cave sound effects. Alright, so I'm going to put the cows here close. Alright. So there's one cow, and there's actually another cow over here. Just as the sun is setting. Hey. Okay. I got a buddy for you. There's my boat under the ice. I noticed that. Alright, come over here. Alright, and then you have some, and you have some. Aww. Isn't that sweet? Alright, so we'll get them going. But yeah, my boat is down here trapped in the ice. I don't know why it's under the ice. Yeah, it's like it... I don't know, it froze over, I don't know, in a hurry. So, alright, so I got cows happening, and maybe I'll get a couple pigs or some other sheep also happening, and other than that, I just have a lot of holes to dig. Well, let's see, it's gonna get noisier here too, and I'm not sure what kind of pattern I'm gonna have going out there, but basically you need to, let's see, I'm gonna leave 2 spaces in between. You have to fill this in, otherwise it becomes ice again. I just know I'm gonna break into a cave here. I mean, I know there's one down there, I just don't know how low it is. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so this is the, this here is the inside dimension. That's this path right here. And so the last step, breaking that away, leaves the wall that I want. So if I don't put the dirt in right away, it becomes ice on me again, which is kind of futile. Going in a circle. I know I could put a little roof over it. Well, maybe I should try that. But it seems like a lot of trouble to go to just for a temporary thing. But I don't know, maybe it would save me some... Well, it doesn't save me anything because I still have to get the water out of here, so there's not much point in that, I guess. So, never mind. And, you know, obviously I'm using the block here so that I can fill it quickly. Oh, this is my little test torch just to make sure that it didn't melt the ice. But, you know, digging the same block over and over again is... I'm not going to waste a whole lot of tools on it, so... okay, so, well, I'll just do it now for the sake of speeding up the explanation. Alright, so there's the first layer there, as you can see. And, basically, what now? Oh, then I just need to... Now, this is because there's land here. This is much easier. As I said, this is going to be more of a challenge with the water. As soon as I figure out how to do that, I'll do that next. And this is going to be double high. Oh, I need to pay attention to when that happens because I am actually planning on fixing tools. Now you can combine tools of like type and get a tool that has a little bit more life in it than the two that you recycle. So, alright, so those are the... So basically there will be a double high wall there, like that. So then all I need to do is do the floor. And that's this... Boy, they're just right down there, aren't they? And so this is the floor. So at this point... is when I start laying out the water. I need to move my reservoir a little closer. I'll move it here. Oh, well, first I need to do the roof. There we go. Alright, so don't need this one anymore. Or do I now? So that should heal up any second now. Okay. And I've got my buckets. And let's see. If I do this part fast enough, I might be able to get there. Oh, almost. Once I get closer to the surface, I can just reach over and... There we go. Okay, so this is the floor. And then this part right here is this the stone here. This is going to be 2 layers of ice as well. So and I need to do them one at a time. So first I do this one. There. Oh, not fast enough. Oops. Again, not fast enough. Oh, I was glad to see that I could do this during the day, by the way. I thought the light levels had to get down to nighttime levels, so I'm glad that that's not the case, because then I can stay busy. I got my bed right over there, so I can pass the night. Okay, so this layer is done, and then we go up one more. Okay, and this one should hopefully go a little faster if I can get my coordination going here. Oh. Let's try it over here. This one, this one, this one, this one. Oh, nope, not fast enough. At least I'm having the heel in the middle there. So hopefully the bucket goes a little farther. Okay. And that's it. That's the basic mold. So now I can dig this out. Leave that for the moment, and there it is. Okay, and then I'm going to put all of this, all of the steps, and I don't know if I'm going to use the wood step for all of them. I'll probably change it to a stone half step because it's kind of white and it'll sort of blend in a little bit more. But then the last step is to do this bit of business here, where there is a piston here. Come on. Piston there. I have to stop the water here. Again, when I'm under the water in the ocean, I'm going to have to deal with the water behind this. So I might actually have to do a little bit of swimming when I get this going. But the switch goes next to the piston. And then the redstone goes... And I have to protect the redstone from the water as well, or the redstone torch goes there. And, oh, and then the step. And that's it. And then I slip and slide. Just like that. So how often do they... No? Yes? No? Okay. I don't know what the timing is on any of that. There is a pig over here somewhere. Well, maybe I'll bring some sheep over. I need lots of sheep because I want to have, as I say, I want to have one of each color. So anyway, all right. So I'm gonna keep working on that. It's gonna take a few more game days to get through it all and fill this with pens, but we'll see what it looks like on the other side. Come on, sheepies.